Hi, and welcome to my channel. I am Courtney. You probably remember me from Married at First Sight. Yes, I was one of the first people to marry a complete stranger, but a lot has changed since then, and I wanted to start a YouTube channel to bring you guys what's going on in my life and things that are important to me. So we're going to have Q&As and story times kind of like this. We're going to have a beauty playlist. We're going to have a food playlist because I love to cook. I love to eat. And also we're going to have a faith playlist. There might be more that come too, but those are going to be the first 4 that come. And now we're going to start the very first video, which is 10 things you probably don't know about me. All right, number 1. So I know a lot of people say that there's like a middle child syndrome, and I would have to agree with that. But I have an older sister and a younger brother, and we're all 3 years apart, which is super cool because kind of like you have instant friends, but we also, I don't know, we borderline tortured my brother, and my sister and older cousin borderline tortured me, so it all worked out. But very close with my family, and I'm super thankful about that. Number 2. So I did go to college. I did graduate, but I almost quit 2 years in. So I went to East Carolina in 2005 with the intention of getting into the professional actor training program. Well, I auditioned for 2 years, I didn't get in, and I didn't have a backup plan, so I was like, screw this, my backup plan is leave ECU, go to Toronto, go to this special effects makeup school, and my professor ended up talking me out of it, which I'm super glad he did, but then I finished school and then ended up going to New York a couple years later. Number 3, I am a sorority girl. I never really thought I was going to pay for my friends, but I'm really glad that I did because I still talk to so many people out of my pledge class, and my little is one of my best friends. That's whose wedding I'm going to be in as the maid of honor in a couple of months. And I think that that was one of the best parts of being in college. Like, obviously I don't remember all the classes that I took, but I remember the friends that I made, the memories, the parties, and it was like the best time of my life. Number 4. So I want to talk about plastic surgery. Not that anyone's ever really asked me, but I've never had Botox, I've never had fillers, I haven't really done that much to my face in terms of plastic surgery, but I have done my boobs. So I'm about to have my 10-year anniversary of getting silicone implants. Recently, I've considered, or I guess started to regret a little bit getting them, only for the fact that a lot of people are coming out with the breast implant illness, and a lot of people are, because I mean, they are toxic, but I don't know, it was one of the best decisions that I ever made because I made it for me. I never really felt like I was sexy growing up. I didn't feel like a woman. I always got like, oh, she's cute, and I was just tired of feeling that way. So I thought that this was one of the ways that I could embrace my body and my sexuality. And a lot of people don't know because I don't flaunt them. It's not something that I come out and talk about, but if you ask me, I'm going to say yes. And so I don't regret it, and I got them done in Charlotte, and Dr. Pratt is the best. Number 5. So I have really weird allergies. So I'm allergic to codeine, which sucks really bad when you get hurt because then you have to take morphine and Dilaudid or just Tylenol. I'm also allergic to penicillin, which also is terrible when you need an antibiotic. And I'm allergic to arugula and then cats. My eyes swell shut with cats, and I used to like cats, but now they're gross. Sorry, cat lovers. Number 6, my biggest insecurity. So my biggest insecurity is I've always thought that I was fat. I mean, even growing up, I compared myself to my friends, people that I saw, other girls, and I've always been petite because that's my body frame, and I've always had muscle because I've always been active, but I didn't look like the people that I was friends with, and I've always been really insecure about that, so I always thought that I was fat. So that was a super big trigger, anything to do with the show and being on TV in general, because everybody weighs in on your weight. And if it fluctuates, oh, you're pregnant. Oh, no, she's just fat. Oh, she's doing this. No, she needs to do this. And I guess it's something that I've carried with me since the show, but now I'm willing to talk about it. And I think that it's super important for us to show others how to make healthy decisions, and that if you don't like something about yourself like that, you can change it. And also what's important is being healthy, and healthy comes in all different shapes and sizes. And I wish that I could go back and tell my younger self that I was healthy, I was normal, and how my body was how it was supposed to be. I don't know what that says. I can't read it. I can't read it. Oh, here, take it back. Thank you. I'm sweating. What freaks me out? So this is weird. I've always had a fear of like sitting down in a cafeteria or in a mall food court, and I don't really know why. Like, I don't like to go through a line and get food and then walk and try to find a seat. I want to know where I'm sitting first, and I'm embarrassed like saying this out loud because I know it's super irrational, but I don't like that. I want to know where I'm sitting, and I don't want to have to go and find a seat later. Number 8. This probably isn't a surprise, but surprise, I didn't play a sport. I don't consider myself athletic because I can't catch a ball. I take that back. If a ball is coming towards me, I can catch it, but with minimal movement. I'm not gonna move for the ball. So if it comes straight to me, I'm gonna catch it. If I have to like dive, it's gonna hit the ground. But my point. So I didn't play a sport, but I did swim, and I was pretty good at it. My best stroke was the breaststroke. I was terrible at back because I swam into the walls. Yeah. Number 9, embarrassing moments. So this is from college. This involves 2 different songs and the same person. So I got dumped, and this was like the love of my college life. He was a lot older than me, but long story short, I got dumped. And how I dealt with this is I laid in the 2 different times. I laid in the bathtub in the dark with candles lit all around me, blaring Whitney Houston. What's the name of the song? Oh, and I Will Always Love You, like screaming it at the top of my lungs, bawling my eyes out, crying. And so my friends that know this story, anytime they hear that, they still remind me of how pathetic I was. But then with this same guy, probably the same day, in a desperate attempt to win his heart back, I sent him an email pouring my guts out, begging him, like groveling. And then at the very bottom, I copied and pasted a YouTube video of the song Turn Around with like the lyrics and the beach background. Like, he did not turn around and he did not come back to me. Number 10. Okay. So I've never been arrested before. I've done some stuff that I should have been arrested for, but I've never formally been arrested, but I have had the cops called on me, specifically in the sorority. So I was an officer. Long story short, one of my girlfriends who lived in the house came back at a time she wasn't supposed to be there. There was an altercation on the stairs that involved her knocking my glasses off, so I couldn't see because I'm blind as a bat. I ran after her up the stairs. There was pushing and sports bra holding, and we had a house mom. This house mom, her name is Sue, she got on the phone screaming that the girls are going wild and called the cops. So 6 cops show up to our sorority house, and it's like 110-pound girls that are fighting. So we did not get arrested. We did not press charges against one another, but our punishment was we had to take anger management classes, and if we didn't finish them, we couldn't sign up for class. All right, so those are the 10 things I'm pretty sure nobody knew about me. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe, and I look forward to talking to y'all again. Thanks. Bye.